Hi, good morning, all of you. How are you? How you are preparing? You have to follow what I say, and you have to work hard. You have to ask me doubts. Okay. You have to like, share, and subscribe my videos. I want to do all these videos up to the exam of JEE Mains. So if you cooperate, I will do more videos. It will be useful for the people, for the aspirants of JEE Mains. Coming to the point today, equivalence relation. Today I want to discuss. I have kept 4 questions for model sake. You can see them, and I have given some synopsis. You can see them. I want to give some explanation about it. Relations are 3. First type is reflexive. Second is symmetric. Third is transitive. First, reflexive. Second is symmetric. Third is transitive. If these three properties of relations are satisfied, then that relation is called equivalence relation. Therefore, we can say the equivalence relation must have satisfied the 3 relations. The first one is reflexive, the second one is symmetric, third one is transitive. These 3 relations, if satisfied, and then it is called equivalence relation. This is the topic we have to discuss now, because at least one question in JEE Mains equivalence relation it will come. May be related to symmetric, may be related to reflexive, may be related to transitive, or mostly the question will be whether the given narration is equivalence relation or not. Sometimes relation will be given in the question, in the options. Very large 4 options will be given. 4 large narrations will be given. One of them is suiting the question. Okay, the question is equivalence relation. Naturally, it may be asked. Sometimes whether it is transitive relation, sometimes whether it is reflexive relation, sometimes neither reflexive nor transitive, only symmetric. Like this, different ways of questions may be given. Okay, now coming to the point, a reflexive relation, I will say very simply like this. If you just stand before the mirror, your face will be, or your total person will be in the image form in the mirror. That is reflection. That is why in mathematical language they will say, in the set of capital A, no, in the set A, the ordered pair A comma A is a reflexive relation. They say that A comma A, set of A comma A belongs to A cross A. Why they are telling like that? Because A comma A is an ordered pair means a person and his image, a person and her image. It's a reflection. So that is why commonly everybody can understand. That is A comma A belongs to A cross A is a reflexive pronoun when the set A is given. Next point is symmetric. Symmetric if A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A also belongs to R. In such a case, that relation is called symmetric. Or you may say that XY belongs to A, XY belongs to R, implies YX also belongs to R. Then it is called symmetric. And transitive means XY belongs to R and YZ belongs to R. Then if XZ belongs to R, again I am telling XY belongs to R, YZ belongs to R, then XZ belongs to R. In case XZ belongs to R, then in such a case it is called transitive relation. These three relations are there in one case or in one question, so to say. That relation is called equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. This is, I have given, I have shown in the notes. I have given it. Please go through it. And in the NCERT textbook, please go through another 4 pages. In that you will find the definitions and explanations, everything. Please go through NCERT textbook. NCERT textbook. After going through NCERT textbook, if necessary, then textbook I prefer. If I say intermediate board textbook, then you start it. Till then, don't start. Only use this NCERT textbook for relations, functions, this topic. In this chapter, we are dealing relations, so please go through NCERT textbook. And he has given some illustrations, he has given concepts and definitions and descriptions. Everything is given very clearly. Please go through it. And you can understand all these reflexive, symmetric and transitive. And if these three is there, then relation holds. Equivalence relation. All these things will be there in the textbook. Please go through it and you can understand it. If any kind of doubt, while going through textbook, any kind of doubt comes, then you have to ask me. If doubt is being asked to me, then the explanation and the clarification from my side will satisfy you more. Here, I have, for model's sake, I have given you 4 main points, 4 questions. How in the textbook, NCERT textbook, how I prepared, I will tell you. Now, I have shown it. Now I am going to explain this. Here, relation R in the set of citizens in a town at a particular time. Again, relation R in the set of citizens in a town at a particular time given by R equals to capital R. Relation equals to set of x comma y in ordered pair you have to write x comma y such that x and y live in the same locality. Capital R relation R equals to set of xy such that x and y live in the same locality. That is the narration. So this is the narration of that particular thing. And you are asked to which kind of relation it is. Whether it is equivalence relation, whether it is not equivalence relation, then only reflexive, only transitive, only symmetric, or both. Only two cases will be happening and the other case is not happening. Different ways of questions will be there. But taking this narration, what we have understood, again I am telling, what is that? What is the relation R? In the set of citizens in a town, in one town, at a particular time in one town, x and y live in the same locality. X, Y, two persons. What is our narration? X and Y live in the same locality. So within brackets, ordered pair x comma y. X is living one locality, Y also living in the same locality. So both are living in the same locality. In one location only, in one locality only, in the same locality only they are living. First case, first relation, whether it is reflexive or not. Reflexive means what I told, XX. Reflection means what I told, image before the mirror I told, no, that is the XX. Here within brackets XX means ordered pair XX, x comma x, it means XX. What kind of relation it is? It is also, it is a reflexive relation. Whether it is reflexive relation or not, we have to test it. Ordered pair x comma x, whether it is reflexive or not. It is nothing but it is definitely reflexive because x, what is given in the question, in the narration, living in the same locality people, x and y, same locality people. So XX, same locality people. YY, same locality people. XXYY, what is that form? Reflexive form. So XXYY, if you take according to narration, what is the narration? First one and the second one, both must be in same locality. Yes, same locality only. X, same locality. Y, same locality only. So it is a reflexive relation. Next, whether it is symmetric. In the question what is given? R equals to set of xy. X and y live in the same locality, it is given, no. So x and y, two persons living in the same locality. So what is symmetric? If you change y in the place of x, if you change x in the place of y comma x within brackets, if you keep, that is yx. If x comma y same locality citizens, and then y comma x same locality citizens or not? Same locality citizens only. Therefore, it is symmetric relation. That relation is symmetric relation. In one ordered pair means first x, next y, order pair. So x is in one locality, y also in the same locality. That is the narration given in the question. So here x, y, if you change yx, both are yx also same location people. Therefore, this is, what is this? Symmetric. So we write like this. So xy, if xy belongs to R, not if, you can write like this. xy belongs to R implies yx belongs to R. Hence, it is symmetric because both are same locality people. Third relation is transitive. For transitive, let xy belongs to R and yz belongs to R, means x, y in the same locality they are living, yz also they are same locality living, x, y belongs to R and yz belongs to R, and then xz, the extremes, this side extreme left side and right side z, x, y belongs to R, y, z belongs to R, then x, z belongs to R. Same locality people or not? Same locality people, according to narration. Therefore, that is transitive. So, all these three, what are the three? Reflexive, next symmetric, next transitive. All these three properties of relations are holding, then equivalence relation will hold. So the question, that is why I have given, I have shown in the notes that you can see it in the video. Equivalence, main point. R equals set of xy such that x and y live in the same locality. Equivalence is the answer. We learn answers only. We don't learn wrong answers. We learn right answer only. Never learn wrong answers. Learn right answers only. The right answer will be in the option, then only you can easily tick it out. You need not search for it. Learn always right answers. Never learn wrong answers. Okay? Live only positively. Never live negatively. Same case. Next. Another question I have given. Another main point I have written. It does not hold equivalence relation due to lack of contentment in reflexive and transitive. Different ways of expressions will be there. That various different questions you can frame by going through the textbook and by listening my lesson. If you follow as a direct, definitely you will get the best rank. A few days we have started. Throughout the year the exams will be next year. Corona, no. At what time it will happen, we don't know. But we will learn the subject. This question, please listen. I have given you in the video. After my lecture, you can observe it. It does not hold equivalence relation due to lack of contentment in reflexive and transitive. So answer may be the question may be the answer. May be given like that. According to his the paper setter will, that we don't know. But all the things we have to know it. Lack of contentment in reflexive and transitive means there is no reflexive, there is no transitive. Therefore, it does not hold equivalence relation. Equivalence relation must hold all these three, no. So here what is this? Due to, oh my God, due to lack of contentment in reflexive and transitive. For that question I prepared like this. Suppose L be the set of all lines in a plane. L, capital L, be the set of all lines in a plane. And R be the relation in L. R be the relation in L. R be the relation in L. Defined as R equals to set of ordered pair L1, L2 such that L1 perpendicular to L2, such that L1 perpendicular to L2. So here L1 perpendicular to L2. L1, L1, reflection means XX. L1, L1, line, line, perpendicular. So no reflection. What is our narration? L1, L2 are perpendicular. Okay. So L1, L1 is not, what is that? It is not, it is not reflexive, because our narration is, what is our narration? Our narration is L be the set of all lines in a plane and R be the relation in L defined as R equal to set of L1, L2 such that L1 perpendicular to L2. L1 perpendicular to L2 is our narration. L1, L1 is not perpendicular. L2, L2 is not perpendicular. No reflection. L1, L2 is perpendicular implies L2, L1 is perpendicular. Symmetric then happens. It holds. Because symmetric, if one line is perpendicular to another line, that another line is perpendicular to first line. So L1 is perpendicular to L2, L2 perpendicular to L1, symmetric holds. First one, L1 is perpendicular to L1 is wrong. L1, L2 is perpendicular to L2 is also wrong, because in the narration, L1 is perpendicular to L2 is given. So first, reflection fails to hold. Next, if reflection fails to hold and symmetric holds, passes to hold, symmetric passes to hold, and transitive. What about transitive? Let us see. L1, L2 perpendicular, L1, L2 perpendicular. Okay, L1, L2 is perpendicular. L2, L3 also perpendicular. L2, L3 is perpendicular. Again I am telling, transitive means XY, YZ, XZ. We say like that, no. L1, L2 is perpendicular. Okay, L1, L2 is perpendicular. L2, L3 is perpendicular. L3 is perpendicular. What is this? L1, no. What is this? L3, no. L1, L3 perpendicular? No. So, L1, L3 is not perpendicular. L1, L3 is parallel. What is your narration? Always the two X, Y must be perpendicular. In the first place line, second place line must be perpendicular. But L1, L3 in transitive not perpendicular, they are parallel. Therefore, transitive does not hold. So reflexive does not hold. In reflexive, they are in the reflexive L1, L1 coincident, transitive L1, L3 parallel, but in our narration, L1, L2 must be perpendicular. Therefore, reflexive transitive fails to hold. It does not hold equivalence relation. I have given this why basically I am putting all these things. What I explain will make you understand better. That is why many types of questions may be there. Many types regarding to sets, regarding to matrix, regarding to geometry, regarding to calculus. regarding to vector algebra, all will be there. All will be there. So why this is very important for the competitive JEE Mains and Advanced? Because in any case it will be given. Even in probability also questions will be given. So any type of questions, general questions we can give. Whether it is reflexive, transitive or symmetric or finally equivalence may be given. So I want to give you one general question, you see. Here, R equals to, this is also I have shown in our video, R equals to set of xy such that x is wife of y. X is wife of y. That is the narration. So xy means x wife, y is husband. Husband, wife, husband, wife, husband. So whatever the relation is, the relation must be always wife, husband. If you take that reflexive means XX will come. Wife will be in the form of wife, husband? No. Our narration is wife, husband. The narration is given how? Again I am telling. Set of xy such that x is wife of y. Set close. It means you have to understand the narration is in the first place wife, second place husband. So x comma y, wife comma husband. In that format only you must get it. Previously I have told on the same locality how they change, they live in same locality only. But here this is different. Wife, husband. Reflexive, XX. XX, wife. Wife standing before the mirror, wife, that women's face only comes to be seen. So wife, husband has not come. Reflexive does not hold. General questions also will be given from the probability given from all transactions, from all affairs. The questions may be given by the paper setter. We cannot suspect it. We cannot expect it. So in this relation equals to set of xy such that x is wife of y, xx, yy, husband, wife, husband not there, no. So reflexive relation does not hold. Next. xy belongs to R implies yx belongs to R. How it is? xy belongs to R. xy belongs to wife, husband belongs to wife, husband. That is narration. That is relation he has given in the narration. Yx, y in the place of wife, x in the place of husband. It should not be there like that. It must not be there like that. So according to our rule, symmetric rule, xy belongs to R implies yx belongs to R. So here, wife, husband belongs to R, one relation. Husband, wife belongs to R. Implies husband, wife belongs to R. No. Wife, husband must be there. Wife, husband. You see, in the previous question, yx, same locality. In the previous question, yx, same locality. xy, same locality. So it will hold symmetric. But in this case, it will not hold. It must be in the format that wife, husband, not husband, wife. So here, what is that? Symmetric fails. Transitive. Transitive, how it is possible here? Transitive, please observe. Transitive here, xy, yy. Here you take xx relation, yy relation, xy relation, yx relation, these 4 ways only. Now our format is wife husband. For the transitive, xy belongs to R, y, z we don't take here because x is wife of y, no. So what are the pairs we have? Yy is also there, no. xy, yy, xy belongs to R and yy also belongs to R. Then xy is wife and husband. So transitive holds. xy, yy. I have given the list xx, yy, xy, yx. No other pairs. Here, xx, it is not in the format of wife husband. Yy is not in the form of wife husband. Fails reflection. Next, symmetric. xy, if at all xy, wife husband. Yx not wife husband. Fails. Transitive. xy, I told no. AB, BC, then AC transitive. That AC must satisfy the property given in the question. So like this, what are our pairs xxyy, xyyx? So I have taken one pair. Here xy, yy I have taken. And then first one and the last one, xy has come. Let xy belongs to R. Let yy belongs to R. Then xy belongs to R. Yes, R's R, because that is that only given. xy means wife husband given. So it has come. So transitive relation is there, but reflexive relation is not there and symmetric relation is not there. Hence, equivalence does not hold. Okay. And now, on numbers, some question may be given on numbers. Here, S equals to m by n comma p by q such that m, n, p, q integers such that nq is not equal to 0 and qm equals to pn. Qm equals to pn. This question also I have given you. Please go through it. M by n comma p by q. That format only. Nq, because m by n below n, p by q below q, so should not be 0. So nq does not equal to 0 and qm equals to pn. That is one property given. Qm equals to pn. Qm equals to pn means what? Qm equals to pn. It is given in the narration only. Qm equals to pn means p by q equals to m by n. So in the place of m by n, p by q format, m by n comma m by n we can write in the place of p by q. So m by n comma m by n will be coming, that is reflexive. At the same time, m by n equals to p by q, therefore, in place of m by n, we can write p by q. In place of p by q, we can write m by n. So it is symmetric. Because that condition is given in the narration, we are easily doing. That you have to observe on the numbers. M and PQ are only integers. Okay, here what are holding? Reflexive holding. Next symmetry relation holding. And now transitive. For transitive, if you take A by B, M by N, comma P by Q, another pair, P by Q, comma A by B, like that you have to take now. P by Q, comma A by B. Then M by N, comma A by B will be in the format or not. Let us see. Yes, because he has given one condition. M by N equal to P by Q. He has given the condition in the narration. What we have taken? A by B we have taken. So, M by N, comma P by Q, one ordered pair. P by Q, comma A by B, another ordered pair. Okay, and then what will be there? According to the narration condition, BP equal to AQ. M by N, comma P by Q, P by Q, comma A by B means what? BP equals to AQ according to his condition. BP equals to AQ, therefore P by Q equals to A by B. P by Q equals to A by B. So M by N, and the last one is A by B, because P by Q equals A by B. Our format is M by N, comma P by Q. In place of P by Q, we can write A by B because we have got P by Q equals A by B. Therefore, M by N, comma A by B, again we are getting in the given format of the narration. Therefore, this is equivalence relation. So, on the numbers it will be given, or in the public relations it will be given. Public relations, it will be, the question will be formed, and in the probability it will be formed, in the geometry it will be formed, and many varieties of questions will be given. That is why this is important. Any type of question may be given. One question definitely will appear in the question paper. So, please follow this, and I have kept in the video all these things. Please go through it. Tomorrow let us discuss later. Tomorrow let us discuss the next topic. Okay. Please don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.